So this video is about how to prepare to dowse, to work, to ask questions. I posted a video the other day about cords, energetic cords and attachments from soul family and from your own inner child aspect. So inner aspects of your own inner child can cord into you. And someone in the comments said, okay, fair enough, but how do we clear them? And before I do a video on cord release, I thought it would be more valuable to start with a how to prepare to work so that you are safe and protected and effective in cord release. All right, just forgive the background. I have to say that we're redecorating. I just thought post the video, ignore the background. So I use dowsing as a way of communication and to know I'm getting clear answers. This is my dowser, this is my pendulum. And my yes response, it's easy to get. If you hold your hand palm upwards, it will give you a yes response. A lot of people's is a clockwise circle, mine goes backwards and forwards. Flip it, and your dowser will give you your no response. For a lot of people, that's an anti-clockwise circle, but mine is like shaking my head. That is a no. Okay? So before you dowse, make sure you're grounded. That is so important. I did a couple of videos about grounding and strengthening your auric field recently. Those are on this channel. If you're not sure how, please take a look so you know you're grounded, your aura is strong before you start working. And then set an intention to be a clear and neutral channel. You need to be aligned with spirit, okay? Your body is the channel. It sends truth to your dowser. You know, it's nothing weird. It's as simple as that. But you have to be aligned, grounded and connected to source. So set that intention. You know, I am now a clear and neutral channel for truth, for source, for spirit, whatever resonates for you. And then I always work with my high self. For me, my high self is a committee of beings who are here to support me on my earth journey. But you need to be aligned with your high self to be effective in this work. So you ask, you say, am I working with my high self? Yes, I am. If you get a no response, you can ask, with whom am I working on a chart? And if you have a pre-prepared chart, I will do this on a video at a later date. If you have a pre-prepared chart, you know, other beings you can be working with can be angels, can be guides, it can be other beings, it can even be dark forces. You know, those are some examples. And if you're not working with your high self, you just say, please clear me. And we'll just show you, please clear me with so I am working with my high self and only my high self. I only wish to work with my high self. And it will clear just for the purpose of this video. And then we say, am I working with my high self? And then I would recheck, I would verify on a chart, with whom am I working? And it will show you high self. If you hit a block here, then it needs further research. You might just have to repeat the process, okay? And then you ask, are there any blocks? Okay, I get a no. All right, I would then recheck and verify that. Show me how many blocks there are. And on a number chart, your pendulum should take you to 0, okay? It's much harder to get inaccurate answers when you're using a chart. So you would verify that 0. There are no blocks. Then you ask, is there any interference or attachments, including extra souls, discarnates, dark entities, blocking beings? No. You might get a yes. If you get a yes, it's showing me, please clear. So you would say, please clear all interference attachments, including extra souls, discarnates, dark entities, blocking beings. Okay, your pendulum will work while it clears, and then you ask again. Is there any interference from attachments, extra souls, dark entities, blocking beings, etc.? Okay. Now here you have to be careful. Your soul can lie, and it is always worth asking, show me how many extra souls. And on a chart, if that isn't 0, then you still have extra souls to remove. So then you would say, high self, please clear. Okay. You have to be 100% neutral. I very, very rarely, in fact, never dowse anything for myself, all right? Because I know I'm not neutral. Anything I care about, I just don't ask, you know, unless I know I'm completely neutral. So you say, what is my percentage neutrality? And on a numbers chart, you should get taken to 100%, 100% neutral. If you're not 100% neutral, then you can ask for clearing to attachment to the outcome, okay? And again, you would just say, please clear as needed. Any attachment to the outcome, any blocks and interference, please clear. And it will clear, and then my dowser does that when it's finished. Okay, and then you would check again, what is my percentage neutrality? Okay, and you keep doing that. You keep doing that till you're clear. And then you want to know your percentage ego, because your ego, again, can interfere. And you want your ego to be 3% or less. So then on a number chart, say, what is my percentage ego? And it will show you. And if it is above 3%, you say again, please clear as needed. Any programming, any clearing, please clear as needed. Bringing my ego down to 3% or less. And your pendulum will start working and show you. And then you recheck percentage ego. And now you need to make sure you are energetically protected. So you say, high self, please research the highest possible protection for me and apply. Please also set up and download a light shield. Now, a lot of people still work with a triple light shield. A quadruple light shield is actually coming in now as something people need. It's something I use. Some people's high self might not know what a quadruple light shield is. So you ask, do I need a quadruple or triple light shield? So I say, do I need a quadruple light shield? Yes. Do I need a triple light shield? No. So it is a quadruple light shield I need. And you would say, please set up and download a quadruple light shield for me, please. And your pendulum swings while that's done. And then it shows it's complete. You can check, does my high self know what a quadruple light shield is? And if not, you ask for a spiritual upgrade or a spiritual kick or reboot with this knowledge. And then you ask again, do I need a triple or a quadruple light shield? And then you download as needed. And then finally, before you start dowsing, am I getting correct answers? Yes. If you're not, there's no point. You've got a block somewhere. Something else is going on, and that needs research. You might be able to research it yourself. You might have to ask someone who knows about this stuff and get them to help you and support you. So am I getting correct answers? Yes, I am. Am I clear to work? Yes, I am. Am I safe to work? Yes, I am. So now I would say that I am ready to work or prepped to work. I am in a position where I'm getting clear answers. I'm connected to my high self committee. My high self committee is minimum size to maximum effect. I'm shielded and there are no blocking beings. I'm getting correct answers. Okay, so you do that before you even start doing any work. I really hope that's valuable. I hope it's useful. It's an insight with where my videos are going, because we're going to start clearing ourselves energetically using these videos in this process. But I want you to be safe as well, energetically safe. So that's why we've just gone through this process before we begin. All right, any questions, put them in the comments, and thank you for your time.